Week 5 of the 2025 season takes us back to MetLife Stadium as the New York Jets host the Dallas Cowboys on Episode 6 of the Madden 26 franchise. If you enjoy this game, be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share as the Jets and Cowboys heading in different directions. The Cowboys 2-2. Their defense has struggled. They lost last week on primetime at home to the Green Bay Packers. The Jets are 3-1, leading the AFC East. Their defense has been outstanding in the wins, giving up 13 to the Miami Dolphins in Week 4. The Cowboys win the toss and defer. We'll see the Jets offense first, which has been very up or down. Aubrey to send it away, and here we go. Week 5 underway here at MetLife. Thomas from the 6-yard line with a blocker in front, across the 20 to the 23. Here's Fields. 5 total touchdowns. There's an injury. It's Braylon Allen. He'll head to the bench. 2 interceptions, still looking to crack 1,000 yards. The completion percentage not where he wants it to be. As we take a look at the rest of the Jets offense, which has been outstanding on the ground game this year, Breece Hall has had very strong finishes. The starts, the first halves haven't been where he'd want them, but again, second halves he has really been effective. They rush for 100 yards a game so far this year as he goes up the middle for a couple. Dallas obviously a big trade before the season started. Parsons for Kenny Clark. Clark is out with an injury. Donovan Azariaku starts at the edge. Over Sean Murray, the linebackers, and in the secondary, obviously Trayvon Diggs, Deron Bland, a pair of former Pro Bowls and All-Pros in that secondary. There's a pickup of 3. They are a bottom 3 scoring defense. They give up nearly 27 points a game. Second down and 7. Here is Fields. Delivers to Wilson, his first grab. Turns upfield. And a pickup of 6. Wilson had a quiet game last week. As the Jets have a third down, they are bottom 10 in the NFL, 40% conversion rate. As Fields with a keeper. Fields with a lot of space, they'll take off and more. Across midfield to the 46 and a first down. And a pickup of 21. The Jets move the chains. First down inside Cowboy territory. In the eye on first down. A fake to Hall. Fields high throw brought down. It's the fullback Andrew Beck who's got a first down. How about that? The fullback getting involved. Trying to distribute the ball a little better. First down. Fields blitz. Fields sacked by Odighizuwa. 3.5 this season. A sack in 2 straight. A loss of 6. And now 3rd and 16. This is why they've lived in the bottom 10. A lot of long yardage situations. And Fields has been sacked more than 4 times a game this year. Oh, on a 3rd down and long. We'll take it for 11. And it's 4th down. Nick Folk, who missed his first field goal as a Jet. A perfect 7 of 7 since. This is on extra points. This is to get them on the board from 48. It is good. And the Jets take a 3-0 lead as Folk sends it away. Back deep. And returning Jaden Blue, the rookie from Texas. Took it across the 20 to the 25. Dak Prescott has been outstanding this year, anything but. He's been sacked 11 times. He's thrown 5 interceptions. He's thrown 7 touchdown passes. This is not a Dak Prescott season. He is a perennial Pro Bowler. Offense for the Cowboys, the 3 Tylers on the offensive line. Tyler Booker, the most recent draftee, all 3 first-round picks. Brock Hoffman is a backup center. He's starting with BB out with an injury. They brought in Pickens from Pittsburgh. Javonte Williams, a free agent pickup from Denver. Offense not the problem for the Cowboys. Top 10 in passing and scoring. Williams on first down will lose a yard. That's the Jets defense. Gave up 13 to Miami. We saw their dominance against Buffalo in Week 2. We saw how good they were holding the Steelers out of the end zone in Week 1. The question was, after Week 3, how they would adjust giving up 30-plus points to Tampa Bay. Well, they did just that with a 13 to Miami. Scoring, though, still 20th. They gave up 20 a game. Even with that Tampa Bay game is such a big outlier this early in the season. And they really struggle on the ground game. That pass is caught. Pick up a 9, and that's Williams' 3rd down. Dallas in the top 10. They convert over half of their 3rd downs. In this opening series, closing in on the halfway mark of the first quarter. Prescott steps up, delivers, and a first down to Tolbert. Jalen Tolbert, the 3rd receiver. They have 2 outstanding ones. You got Ferguson and then obviously Tolbert. Here's Blue, the rookie. Jaden Blue accelerates across midfield. He's got a first down. Late round pick out of Texas. And spells Javonte Williams on a first down. Prescott running out of time, and he is sacked. That's a coverage sack for Jermaine Johnson. 2.5 this year. It's a loss of 8. And that makes it 2nd and 18. They spread him out. Blue remains in. They split time pretty evenly between their two backs. Outside is caught. Ferguson turns the corner and up the sideline, gets by inside the 25 down to the 21. Trump play to Ferguson as he turned the corner. The Cowboys nearing the red zone. On a first down. Empty set. Prescott to the air. Has the time. Steps up in the pocket. And delivers tight window. Caught. Schoonmaker. Now a 50% touchdown rate in the red zone. There's a 2nd and 4 at the 15. Javonte back in. He gets the call up the middle. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. First and goal with a pickup of 10. Cisco for the moment saves the touchdown. 3 tight ends set on first and goal. And Javonte Williams still in the backfield. He gets it running left, gets by into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Cowboys strike and take the lead. It's a 5-yard score for Williams in his first year with the Dallas Cowboys. The running game efficient and his 3rd touchdown as the Cowboy. Brandon Aubrey extra point is up and good. One of the best kickers in the NFL. And it's a 4-point lead. Injury after the play is Jermaine Johnson. That could be a massive injury. So the Jets take over 2nd and 9, and they give to Hall. Cuts back, Hall accelerates for 9, and he's short, 3rd down and inches. Now the Jets trying to respond after the Cowboys went down and scored the touchdown. Fields will throw on 3rd and inches, going downfield to Wilson. He's got it inside the 20, and a first down to the 16. He beats a run Bland on the play, and his first down in the red zone. As again, only about 55% touchdown rates. Motion man is Mason Taylor. On first down, give to Hall. Hall will motor ahead for 2 or 3. His 5th carry already of the first quarter. As we're coming to a close here in the first. 2nd and 7. 4-man rush. Fields with the time. Fields down the middle. It's caught. Breaking a tackle. Splitting defenders. The Jets are back on top. Allen Lazard. What a drive. Got down here with a big catch by Wilson. Capped up by the touchdown by Lazard. And another score for Allen. His 30th career score. 3rd of the season. As Folks, the extra point is blocked. It's blocked and recovered by the Jets. But DeMarvion Overshown with the block kick. Unbelievable. So it's 9-7 as the second quarter begins at the 24. Toss right side is Williams. Turns the corner and Javonte Williams gets the sideline. Williams across midfield to the 45. Where he's tracked down by Cisco. Jaden Blue back in on a 2nd and 8 to the air as Prescott has the time. Prescott stepping up, will run. Prescott gets through 3 defenders, still going. Slides at the 23. Pick up a 20, and now the Cowboys back in the red zone. 3rd and 6, Williams back in. 8.5 to go in the 3rd. Blitz is on, picked up. Prescott on the move, spins, fires high, brought down, and inside the 10, 1st and goal. Jalen Tolbert there. And now the Cowboys threatening again. They scored a touchdown their first drive down here. In the eye, Williams still in there. And they go his way and tackled immediately. Great defense there. Williams cleaned it up. 2nd and goal. Harder was the first one to make contact. Here is Prescott to the air. Has the time to the outside. Dropped by Williams. Tight coverage. 3rd and goal. Jets trying to hold in the red zone. Blue is back in. Shotgun set for Prescott. He will throw. Blitz is on. Running out of time. Fade to the end zone. Incomplete. Nearly caught up the carom. Schoonmaker got his hands on it. He couldn't complete it. Here's Aubrey, who's only missed 1 kick this year. This is a 27-yard try from the right hash on its way, and the Cowboys retake the lead. So the Jets take over at the 41. 2nd and 6. Motion man is Hall. Fields to the air. Has the time. Over the wide open is Hall. Inside Cowboy territory. Makes a move. Inside the 30. Down to the 27. And this is turning out to be a shootout early on. Closing in on the halfway mark of the second quarter. First down. Fake it to Hall. Fields on the move. Fields sets his feet. Hit as he thrown. Delivers. Caught by Wilson, the 15. So first down. In the eye. Hall the back. And Fields gives to Hall up the middle. Inside the 10. Inside the 5. To the 3-yard line. 1st and goal. Under 5 to play. Braylon Allen is in the backfield on 1st and goal. 2 tight ends. Blitz is sent. Fields looking for an option. And incomplete. Nobody home. Mason Taylor, the closest receiver there. It's 2nd and goal. Hall is back in. In the eye. Beck is in as well. And a flag is down. It's a false start on Beck. That's the first penalty of the game on a team that does not get penalized at all this year. 2nd and goal at the 8-yard line. And the shotgun. And a running play to Hall. Gets a block from Taylor. And a stiff arm. What a move by Hall to the 4. He got halfway. It is 3rd and goal. 4 to go here in the half. Dallas does get the ball first down to the break. Motion Hall out of the backfield. Fields trying to set up the screen. Not there. Incomplete. Good pressure. And on 4th down and goal, they will kick Folk at an extra point block. This is from 26. Left hash and gone. 21 rather. As the Cowboys take over, 3:52 to go in the first half. At the 25, Jaden Blue is the back. He fakes it to him. And Prescott has all day. Steps up, delivers on time. And a tough catch made by Ferguson. With Quincy all over him. So first down. Javonte Williams back in. Right up the gut. Cut again. Williams across midfield and a first down. With 3 to go in the half. Offside eye here on first down. Dallas has moved up and down the field. The Jets have as well, though. Williams again. A stiff arm of Sherwood. Powers his way for 8 to the 42. Javonte Williams running strong, closing in on the 2-minute warning. Pistol set here. Fake it to Williams this time. Prescott high throw brought down. Tolbert for 10 in the first 2-minute warning in the Meadowlands. With 2 to go. 2nd and 5. And Prescott back to the air. Steps up and runs. Inside the 20. Gets a block downfield by Ferguson. 1st and goal. Timeout New York. As obviously the Jets would like to have some time left over. Blew the back on 1st and goal. 1:50 to go. Prescott to the air. Has all day. Floats it too high for Ferguson. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Williams back in. Out of the shotgun. Prescott outside. It's Ferguson. And the Cowboys take the lead again. Touchdown. Ferguson from 8 yards out. And the Cowboys have moved down and scored on every single possession. 2nd of the year for Ferguson. And Aubrey delivers. It's a 5-point Cowboy lead. When they play drive, and the Jets take over with under 90 seconds to go with the 2nd and 6. Here is Fields. He has time. Fields floats it up. Paul, separation downfield. He's got it. Inside the 20 and down to the 16. Unbelievable. What a throw by Fields. Perhaps his best half as a Jet. Under a minute to go. First down. Quick throw to the outside. Wilson for 5. Timeout Dallas. As they want the ball back. 3rd and 5 now. Clock running under 20 seconds. Fields has the time. Flag is down. Fields on the move. Fields up the sideline. Touchdown! But it's coming back. He outran Ezraku for the score, but he was held by Foshanu before he got the corner. And this is going to be a 3rd and 15 with 14 ticks to go. As Fields' rushing score is taken off the board. The 2nd penalty of the half for a team that averages less than 1 a game. 3rd and 15, 14 seconds. That just kind of lets the wind out of the sails. Fields, blitz, pressure, delivers to Hall. Turns upfield, long way to go. And he's down to the 10. There's 4th down to take the final timeout with 3 seconds left. And here's Folk. Short kick, 27 yards, right hash. At the horn, it is up, and it is good. So at the break, it is 17-15. The Cowboys are on top, and they get the ball out of the break. We have not seen a single punt in this half. It has been a shootout early on. Nearly 500 yards of total offense in that first half as Folk sends it away. Hoping for Dallas, it's not like last week where the opening kick got fumbled and the Jets got a takeaway. Vaughn with a return across the 25 into the 28. That does not happen, and here are the leaders. Prescott with only 3 incompletions. Williams 8 shy of 100. And Jake Ferguson with that touchdown before half, currently the difference in this game. As the second half begins with the Cowboys at the 28-yard line on first down. As they have not punted, they have scored on every single possession. So have the Jets. And it's a very interesting 17-15 score due to a blocked extra point by DeMarvion Overshown. They faked the end around. Downfield strike for Tolbert, high and incomplete. 2nd down and 10. Williams the back. Another of the 3 receivers set in the shotgun. Prescott back to the air. Has the time. On the move. Fires wide open and bringing it in is Pickens for a first down. Now first down across midfield. 2 tight ends set. Schoonmaker in. He picked to Williams. Outlet throw wide open. Schoonmaker up the sideline. Breaks a tackle to the 30. And another 18, another first. Now 3rd and 11 for Dallas. They're in field goal range. Although if they hit the midfield stripe, they're pretty much already in field goal range. 4-man rush. Prescott down the middle. It's caught. Breaking a tackle, Tolbert. And if there was any doubt about it, if he got the first down, that extra effort guarantees it. 3rd and 11 now. Blue is in. In the red zone yet again are the Cowboys. Prescott running out of time. Late to this flat. Incomplete. Davis there. And with the incompletion, that brings down Aubrey. 27 yards. Down the middle. And it is up and it is good. And the Cowboys strike first in the second half. It's a 5-point Dallas lead. So, Aubrey sends it away. Nwangu the return from the 4-yard line across the 20. Cut back to the 23 where he is walloped. Justin Fields, probably his best half as a Jet. 3 incompletions, had the touchdown pass. Breece Hall, 42 rushing yards. He's usually a slow starter. He also had a big play in the receiving game that set up the field goal before the break. Garrett Wilson, and that big 3rd down play earlier today that set up a touchdown. The offense is just fired on all cylinders. The problem is the defense hasn't held up their end of the bargain. First down to the 23. There's kind of been a trend so far this season. Give to Hall on first down, and he squirms ahead for 5. Despite the 3-1 record, 3rd down and 5 here, kind of been either offense showing up or defense showing up. Not a lot of in between. 3rd and 5. Wide open is Lazard. Gets the sideline, tiptoes out of bounds at the 45. So, first down, Jets in the eye. So far, it's the offense that's shown up and not the defense. Blitz is on. Fields has time. Wide open on the outlet. It is Hall. Breaks a tackle. Hall. And he's got a first down. A 43. Pick up a 12. His 4th grab of the day. So 3rd and 9 now. Out of field goal range. From here will be a 59-yard try. 4-man rush. Pressure. Hit. Delivers. Caught. Wilson is short. And on 4th and 2, they're going to kick. 52 yards for Folk. Left hash. At an extra point block. This one down the middle. And good. It's a 2-point game again. So 3 to go here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and 6. Still looking for a first punt. Here's Prescott. 4-man rush. Has all day. Loads. Hit as he's thrown. As far as he can throw to Pickens. It is caught! Touchdown! Over Gardner, and the Cowboys extend the lead. Unbelievable! George Pickens with his 3rd as a Cowboy, and that's why you trade for him. Aubrey delivers the extra points. It's a 9-point lead. Wow. 64-yard touchdown. The Jets take over 2nd and 5 at the 30. And Fields back to the air. Has all day wide open is Hall. Across the 40, cuts inside, decks with a 14-yard pickup. Fields well over 200 yards passing on a first down at the 44. Give to Hall. Block downfield. Another block downfield. Hall still going. Hall breaks a tackle. Hall to the 35, a first down. About a minute to go here in the 3rd. At the 35, Allen in. Fields on the move. Fields. And he's still wide open. Wilson cuts it back. Wilson inside the 10. Breaks a tackle and scores. Touchdown, New York. What an effort by Garrett Wilson. 35 yards to make it a 1-score game. Unbelievable. And that is his first of the season. Back to a 2-point game. My goodness. Final minute of the 3rd is first down. Cowboys at the 27. And the run outside is Williams. Gets a block downfield. And there he goes. Javonte Williams. Cross midfield. Defenders chasing down to the 35. It's another first to put him over 100. Closing in on the end of the 3rd, first down. Run outside, Williams gets the edge, and this time tackled to the yard. As we hit the end of the 3rd, 27-25. Dallas on top. Look at the numbers for both these quarterbacks. Fields over 300 total. Prescott 260. Both passer ratings over 140. And of course, you had overshown the block PAT. Breece Hall closing in on 200 all-purpose yards. That includes receiving and rushing. A sensational game up and down the box score if you only look at the offensive players. 2nd down to 9. Prescott delivers wide open. Tolbert inside the 20-yard line. And another first down. As the Cowboys trying to score again. A no punts score on just about, or on every drive. 3rd and 10. Prescott all day, down the middle and slam, inside the 10, down to the 5, down to the 4. 1st and goal, Dallas. Cowboys back in the red zone where they have seemingly lived. Blew the back on 1st and goal. Prescott, slam, touchdown. Lamb reaches across, and the Cowboys extend the lead to 2 possessions yet again. CeeDee Lamb from 4 yards out is 3rd of the year. Aubrey extra point, and it's back to a 9-point game. And that is important. Again, that makes it a 2-score game. Dallas with a 7-play drive, and the Jets take over at the 26 on 1st down. And a run to Hall. Hall breaks a tackle. Hall, a 1st down for 13. Breece Hall, over 200 all-purpose yards. Sensational today. 2nd and 5. And back to Hall. Why not? Breece Hall across midfield. Still on his feet. Turning the legs. Inside the 40. Another 1st down. 2nd and 10 now. And Fields back to the air. Fields under pressure. He is dumped by Donovan Eziraku. His 1st career sack, the former 3rd rounder this year. It is a loss of 10, 3rd and 20. They are threatening a punt. Split backfield, 4-man rush. Fields stepping. Dig is not there, incomplete for Wilson. Eziraku was there again, and on 4th and 20, they're going for it. With about under 7 to go, and the defense has not been doing anything. They're going to go for it. Empty set for Fields. And Fields making an adjustment at the line. And a flag is down, and that's going to be the 1st penalty of the day on the Cowboys. And it makes it 5 yards easier. They average 3 a game, about 20 yards. 4th and 15. Fields to the air. Trying to get the edge. Fields over the middle. Intercepted. Didn't have anything. He threw it right to Murray. Murray across the 40 to the 41. And his 1st interception of the year. The 2nd year with Dallas for Kenneth Murray, the former Charger. And the Cowboys take over at the 41. Trying to make this a 3-score game. Quick pass to the outside is caught. Lamb at the sideline. Inside the 30-yard line, out of bounds to the 28. CeeDee Lamb, 3rd and 10 now. Blue is in. Dallas trying to make it a 3-score game. And Prescott to the air. All day, stepping, firing. It's Ferguson reaching. He's got the 1st out. He was going to be short. Prescott over 300 yards. 3rd and 8 now. Williams the back. And the Jets send the house. Folder back to the end zone is caught. Out of bounds. And the Jets, whether by luck or skill, get the stop. Aubrey field goal, chip shot. This is about the same distance as an extra point. On its way in, good. And it remains a 2-score game. It's now 12 points the difference. Only on 800 yards total of offense. 1st down for the Jets. Fields on the run. Crosses body wide open. It is Wilson across the 40. And a pickup of 18, a 1st down to the 44. Hurrying likely the rest of the way. Here's Fields. Throw to the flat is intercepted. Going for Lazard is picked up by Hooker inside of the 30. 20. Fields the last line of defense. Down to the 5. His 2nd of the year each of the last 2 weeks. They had one against Green Bay last week. And that might be the knockout blow with 3:23 to go. Jets need to hold to 3 the worst way. Toss, left side, Williams, edge, blocked by Tolbert, and a touchdown. And the Cowboys with a final knockout blow. Javonte Williams on a career day, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Aubrey the extra points. That is his 15th career touchdown. And his 2nd career 2-touchdown game last year with the Broncos. Dallas has 40 on the board. So the Jets, 3rd and 9 here. I mean, playing for a miracle at this point. They need a touchdown, onside kick, another touchdown, and another onside kick. 4th down on the way as Fields couldn't convert. They're going to hurry here. 4th and 6, this is it. Fields fires, caught, and a 1st down. Reynolds to the 44. His 1st grab of the day. 2:40 to go here in the ball game. It's a 19-point game. Fields downfield. It is caught. Arian Smith was inbounds. That keeps the clock on moving. 2nd and 10 now at the 34. Split backfield out is Hall. And Fields delivers and caught. Wilson is short. 3rd and 1. Bringing to the line here. Motion man is Reynolds. That's taking time off the clock. And here's Fields. As all day, the wide open Allen. And Allen inside the 15, out of bounds at the 13. There'll be one last play before the 2-minute warning. Now under center, first down at the 13. Back in the red zone, outside Mason Taylor hauls it in, and is down to the 5, pick up a 9. 19 points with under 2 to go. Dallas leads. Fields on a 2nd and 1. Open is record for the Jet touchdown. It's a 2-score game. Just like that, Jeremy Ruckert scores. And now they need an onside kick to make this interesting. How about Jeremy Ruckert scoring? Nice drive by the Jets. That's his first career touchdown. Fourth-year player going for 2. It's making an 11-point game. Wide open is Andrew Beck. The 2-pointer is good. And 11 points. If they get this onside, it's feasible. Folk for the onside. Up in the air. Flourney with the big elevation. Recovers for the Cowboys. They tried to run out the clock. First down, Jaden Blue is the back. And it's a keeper for Prescott. Turns up field. Prescott takes a hit. He's got 9. Timeout, Jets. Oh, it's Javonte Williams back in. Trying to get an inch to end this game. Push a man. Pickens fake it to him. Williams breaks the first. And he's short. Didn't get there. Timeout, New York. 3rd and inches. It is a literal inch. Williams gets the edge. Williams gets the sideline. And Javonte Williams has got a hat trick. Touchdown, Dallas. 35 yards. What a game by Javonte Williams to seal the deal for the Cowboys. My goodness. A career high 5 of the season. A career high 3 today. 51-33 is going to be your final score. My goodness. The Dallas Cowboy offense showed up and showed out. And the Jets defense allowed a score on every possession. The Cowboys are 3-2. The Jets will fall to the same record. My goodness. Well, over 1,000 yards given up, 84 total points. Defense didn't show out today. I mean, what a game. 51-33. I mean, it looks like a 3-score game, looks like a blowout, but that was, close until the end there, until I had to force that one interception, and the second one was just kind of bad by me, but outstanding game. There was 0 punts in this game. What can you say? I hope that's why you show up, because that was, I don't know if we'll get a better game this series. I just hope we fix the defense so maybe we can come out on the other side of these wins in the future. We do have 7 upgrades. Quinton Williams up to a 91. Harrison Phillips up to a 79. Josh Reynolds up to a 77. Olu Fashanu up to a 76. Justin Fields up to a 75. Braylon Allen up to a 73. And Arian Smith up to a 70. Now in the scores across the league, let's get things started in Carolina. The Panthers play the Dolphins. Start with Chuba Hubbard on the opening series. It's a 19-yard pickup, and the Panthers lead 3-0. Later in the first, Miami with the ball, and it is Tua finding Devon Achane, one of the fastest players in the NFL. We saw that last week, but he loses the ball here. Caleb Evans takes it 24 yards for the house call. The Panthers lead 10-0. Second quarter now, it's the Dolphins with the ball, and on 2nd and goal, it's Tua finding Devon Achane, and Achane gets the sideline and the touchdown. 9-yard score. It's on 10-7. Later in the second quarter, it's the Dolphins back with it. The 2nd and 19, Tua steps up, finds Darren Waller. Breaks a tackle, breaks a second tackle, and how about a third tackle for extra measure? That turns into a 31-yard catch. We're tied at 10. Next drive, end of the second quarter, it's the Panthers with the ball. 2nd and goal, Bryce Young finds Gerald Everett wide open. 2-yard score, Panthers lead 17-10 at half. Take it halfway through the third quarter. It's the Dolphins with the ball on a 3rd and 28. Trying to pop him with Achane, but he's tackled by Shaw Smith-Wade for a safety, and it's 19-10. Fourth quarter now. It's a 3rd and 15. Tagovailoa steps up and fires over the middle to Tyreek Hill, who makes the man miss and splits 3 defenders for a 38-yard touchdown. It's back to a 2-point game, 19-17. Near the end of the quarter, 2 to go. It's Tua on a 2nd and 10. Scrambles, overthrown. It's intercepted by Mamelin. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And I butchered that still. It's 22-17. Last chance for the Dolphins. 4th and 4. Tua steps up. He is sandwiched. Nick Gordon, the man to sack up. Panthers win 22-17. Out of Buffalo, the Bills play the Patriots. Here is Drake May to Keyshawn Boutte, 4-yard score. The Patriots lead 7-0. Later in the second quarter, Bills with the ball. It's James Cook who gets the edge, and James Cook ties the game with a 4-yard score at 7 apiece. Next drive, Patriots with it. It is Drake May on a 2nd and 5. He steps up, he floats it to the end zone, and making the catch is Hunter Henry, 27-yard score. The Patriots lead 14-7. Now at the end of the half, 7 seconds left. Josh Allen finds Keon Coleman, 7-yard score. We're tied at 14 at the break. Third quarter now, Patriots with the ball. And it's Drake May on a 3rd down and 3. Doesn't like what he sees downfield, so he takes it himself and runs in 4-yard score. 21-14, New England back on top. Later in the fourth quarter, Josh Allen and the Bills, 3rd and 2. Steps and finds Josh Palmer. Takes it in for the touchdown, 8-yard score. We're tied at 21. Next drive, fourth quarter. Patriots, 2nd and 3. It is Tyler Algier. Steps up the middle. It's a 10-yard rush, 24-21. Stays that way to the end of the game. Go-ahead drive for the Bills. They have not led at any point today until now. Ty Johnson, 9-yard score. The Bills lead 28-24. Final play of the game. Drake May on a 3rd and 10. Needs to get it as far as he can throw it. Steps up. Heaves it to the end zone. It's going to come up short, but it's intercepted anyway. Maxwell Harrison with the clincher. As time expired, Bills win it by a final score of 28-24. For the rest of the scores on Thursday night, the Rams with a 1-point win over the Niners, 28-23. For the Sunday slate of games, the Browns win in London over the Vikings. The Giants beat the Saints. The Broncos upset the Eagles. The Colts win a low-scoring game against the Raiders. The Texans beat the Ravens. The Seahawks double up the Buccaneers. The Cardinals beat the Titans. The Commanders blow out the Chargers. The Lions double up the Bengals. On Monday night, the Chiefs beat the Jaguars 33-14. On to standings in the AFC North, the Steelers are 2-1-1. In the South, the Texans are a perfect 5-0. In the East, the Bills jump us. They're now 4-1. And in the West, the Chiefs and Raiders 3-2. NFC North, the Packers a perfect 4-0. In the South, the Falcons 1-1-2. In the East, the Commanders 3-2 as well, or everybody but the Giants are 3-2. And in the West, the Niners 4-1. Players of the week offense in the AFC, Patrick Mahomes in the win against Jacksonville, 81%, 306 yards, 3 touchdowns, added 9 yards, and a rushing score. In the 33-14 win in Jacksonville. NFC, Javonte Williams, we want you to happen. Defense in the AFC, DeForest Buckner in the win against Vegas, 4 tackles and 3 sacks. NFC, Caleb Evans in the win against Miami, 1 tackle and the 24-yard fumble recovery for a touchdown. Finally wrapping it up with Rookie of the Week, Cam Ward in the loss, despite the loss to Arizona, 56%, 206 yards and 2 touchdowns. NFC, it's Nick Scorton, 8 tackles, 4 for a loss, a half sack, and a safety. Leaders passing, C.J. Stroud, 33 yards, 14 touchdowns for Jalen Hurts, 9 interceptions for Sam Darnold. Rushing, Ashton Jenney, 42 yards, 6 touchdowns for Saquon Barkley. Receiving, Dallas Goedert, 37 catches, 484 yards for Garrett Wilson now. 6 touchdowns for Jamar Chase, Dallas Goedert, and Puka Nacua. Wrapping things up with defense for Isaiah Luakon, 38 tackles, 9.5 sacks for Jalen Phillips, 3 interceptions by Quan Martin, Jimmy Ward, and Logan Wilson. Week 6 NFL action kicks off with Thursday night football between the Eagles and Giants. Sunday slate of games looks like this. We face the Broncos in London for the rest of the regular Sunday games. Seahawks play the Jags, Rams, Ravens, Chargers, Dolphins, Browns, Steelers, Niners, Buccaneers, Patriots, Saints, Cowboys, Panthers, Cardinals, Colts, Titans, Raiders, Bengals, Packers, and on Sunday night, the Chiefs play the Lions. And on Monday night, a doubleheader. The Bills play the Falcons, and the Bears play the Commanders. Vikings and Texans are on bye. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you next time when we face the Denver Broncos.